Oh man.
We got Lil Yurpo.
Yurpo.
God damn it! Yeah. You're driving me crazy!
I see a day to see a job is what it made me. Shit be freaking bravery. See it's modern slavery. 9 to 5 grind and strive. Fucking nigga pay me less. And pay my.
Gotta get that in the background.
What you get in the background?
The year the Saints won the Super Bowl, I don't know if it's gonna show it that good. I
Take us down memory lane.
every ticket to every game and a piece of the ball.
Ooh. Hey, a piece of the ball?
Yeah, a piece of the ball from the Super Bowl game, right there.
That's fire.
Nah, you're lying.
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
What?
That square at the bottom right? Yeah.
Yep.
Where'd you get that?
My dad had gotten it for me when they won it. They got 100 and I got 189 out of 1,000 made. I got one for the Dodgers winning the World Series too. I'm waiting for that to come in, and it's got a piece of the game ball from the NLDS and the World Series.
I never knew that they did that. Just chop off pieces of the ball.
Yep, they do it after every Super Bowl. You know how they do those like the low numbered channels. They always sell all that shit, like jewelry and stuff. They have
a nice little montage, and then they're like, "Oh, buy our T-shirts now."
Yeah. So I got that. I got a game ball signed from the Super Bowl. I got a game ball signed by Peyton Manning, Eli Manning, and Drew Brees. Those are the 3 Super Bowl balls I got. I got buku shit.
That's crazy. I didn't know you had it like that.
Oh yeah, it's all at the top part of that closet.
Show him the picture of Jesus teaching the little kid how to swing. This is my favorite fucking. I want this so bad.
Charlie, can you send me a picture of that? Like, take a picture of it on your phone and send it to me.
Dude.
Jesus?
Jesus.
Just show the picture.
Yes.
Well, here's the picture.
Dude, that is the fucking coldest shit. Crazy as hell.
Hold on, I'm gonna take it.
That's why Chuck got scholarship offers, bro.
My dad's dad got me that a long time ago.
Oh my god.
Love the
How much can I buy that for?
I'm in the running for that, bro. I love bid you. I swear I love bid you for it.
Raffle it off.
You have a sports suck auction.
Yeah, I can start doing the raffles like Jake's doing.
Yeah. But with pictures of Jesus teaching a kid how to swing.
I'm going to get one of those in my house. I'll never play baseball again. I'm going to have one of those in my house. Oh man, I just got out of the shower. I'm feeling fresh, ready to fucking roll.
I was just watching
podcast.
Battle Bots with my dad. There's no Thursday Night Football on, so we were watching Battle Bots.
Sick.
It's fucking insane.
Yeah. Is that where they build the robots and they fight one another?
They just destroy one another.
Yeah,
and
it's pretty sick.
The court is like a pit of death too. It just has like fucking blades just like flying around on the sides and everything.
Welcome to the Thunderdome.
That's a cool ass fucking show.
It's literally the Thunderdome. Yeah.
Y'all ever seen the show Love, Death, Robots? It's on Netflix.
No.
It's like it's each episode's different, but they all have like something to do with robots, and like it's either animated or drawing or shit like that. Well, like the first episode, they have a part like it's about fighting robots and shit like that, but except they get into the robot.
He's got a C on his head.
Yep. They get into the robot. That is probably the coldest episode out of the whole thing.
They get inside of a robot?
Well, not like that. Like she has it's like this big ass dragon with like octopus tentacles, all with knives on the end of them. And like she, like she like sticks something into her brain and like she automatically goes into that robot or whatever.
Yeah.
It's a good show.
Right.
I'll be sure to check it out.
One last random thought. Have you ever watched drone racing?
Yes.
Yes.
Dude, drone racing is sick. That used to get me through
over
many
COVID,
boring...
that was a big thing.
Many boring weeknight shifts at the daiquiri shop. Drone racing got me through those, bro. That shit's sick. I'm gonna just start getting into like weird sports. I think that's gonna be what's gonna happen. My progression
like
as I get older.
Watching them or doing them.
I'd love to race drones. That'd be
Get you a
sick.
drone. Get you a drone. We can
Just
all race
turn
our
on-
drones on the
Yeah,
weekends.
it's gonna be like my first big boy purchase. It's like
Just turn on ESPN 8 The Ocho, baby.
Yeah,
Yeah, shit like that all the time.
I know.
We need Burge to do something with his drone this ski trip.
I don't even know if Burge has his drone anymore.
Shit, I got mine. We
I
can.
haven't seen that in a while.
I'm pretty sure it broke. I don't know if he ever got it fixed.
Can you take a drone on an airplane?
chance.
Is that a thing?
That might.
You just fly it there, fly it right outside the
Yeah,
airplane
just-
while we're going.
It's supposed to be able to follow you.
That'd be bad.
Take it on extreme
We
winds.
recorded our whole flight.
Finally done with school too. That shit.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations, bro.
Well, I'm not done.
Oh, you're big.
I got a
you're
semester
done?
left, but I'm done.
Yeah,
this
but
semester.
done for this semester.
Right.
That's pretty big.
Congrats. Yeah. One
Yeah, like,
semester
what,
left.
solid month off.
I got
Yeah.
exactly that amount too. I got one semester left. I just finished my last final yesterday.
And on this podcast with a lot of scholars.
Got an
Elevate.
A. I don't know how to
Elevate.
make an
Nice.
A, but
Elevate.
there it is.
Love it, bro. Congrats to all of you on
Yeah.
having one semester left of school.
Big preach.
So, Mash, how's the rest of your Thursday, man? Seems like you were having a rough one early in the day.
Stayed
Yeah.
rough, but I'm here to have a good time. Got me a fat margarita poured into a glass.
Love it.
Ready to be on this pod. Today sucked, but yeah.
Sports.
You know what else sucks? Sports sucks. Let's get right
Sports
into
suck.
it, boys.
Some good things in sports have been happening lately. We had Brandon Ingram get signed.
Yeah, we
Nice
love that.
contract. Yeah.
Yep, man's
And-
getting the
and-
money he deserves.
The man is fully committed to New Orleans. He didn't want any options on
About to
his
say,
contract.
favorite part of that contract was no options. What a beast.
Yeah.
Did y'all see his fro today?
He said, fuck it. we
Yeah,
ball."
dude.
Absolutely loved it.
I'm all for him keeping the fro when we return to the court, dude. If he did that, that'd be the only way I could like him more, I think. And that's
I mean,
saying a
if he
lot.
comes in averaging like 10 points a game, then he's got to braid it up. But, I
Yeah,
mean, fro for now.
I'm down with the fro, man. I'm all for that.
Yeah, Kawhi got rid of his braids too. He's going with the dreadlocks now.
Dreadlocks.
Yeah,
Is he really? He's
yeah,
sold
Full
out.
blownsies?
in that video where he was looking at the Clippers jerseys and he said, "Oh, these are all right." He had dreads now.
I didn't even
His
see
jerseys
that.
really were just all right. They were fucking.
I feel like they already had those jerseys, didn't they?
I thought so too. It's
Right.
literally-
Which ones? I
A
didn't even
lot
see
of
it.
a lot of those jerseys are just like they changed up the font to like I don't know, like graffiti fonts. Like some of them are whack, but like
It's like that.
I fuck with San
Angeles font, like,
Antonio's.
Stupid.
Yeah, that one that they had on their white jerseys this past season.
Is that same
The
jersey
City
but it's
edition?
black?
Yeah,
That's the
Yeah,
City
it's
edition.
it's
black.
kind of like old English letters.
Those were mid. Yeah, I didn't care for those very much.
John Wall's boycotting the blue Houston jerseys. I've heard blood ties.
I did not participate. Won't wear blue.
Fuck that.
God, him and Boogie in Houston is just gonna be. I'm gonna love it. I'm gonna
Oh,
love every
yeah.
second of it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been waiting for that reunion.
Whichever way it goes,
Right.
whether it
Man.
goes down south or whether it goes great, I'm here for
Oh,
it.
it's got to go down south, bro. It's got to go down south.
First month, you're gonna be like, John Wall's new crib in Houston just got shot up.
We also didn't mention
Let's hope
James
not.
Harden's name yet.
No, I know that.
Yeah. Let's hope not. Yeah, so I
Okay.
guess let's get more into that. I guess that's kind of what I wanted to talk about a little bit. I've been seeing some hot takes.
About what?
Well, not really hot takes, I guess, but I saw a couple of people saying like they feel like this trade works out good for both sides, like it's going to make both teams better. And I was just kind of hoping to start there, get y'all's opinion on that.
I saw a lot of like it was like you're trading Westbrook for Westbrook or like I don't know, like they're the same point guard or like they're the same type of player. And it's just like, dude, do y'all watch the games? Like
No,
have y'all
people just play
seen
2K.
y'all seen anything?
I'm hoping
I'll say
John
this.
Wall has a resurgent year.
I think I could see that happening.
I could
I
see
could
that
definitely
happening,
see
but
that
we also
happening.
haven't seen him play basketball in like fucking 2-3 years. It feels like.
Yeah.
Second of all, second point. So I don't really even know what John Wall is going to look like. So it's hard to say. Second of all, people disrespect Russ on Twitter all the time.
Way too much.
Way too much. Russell Westbrook is a very good basketball player, and people act like he's mid.
Yeah.
I mean, John
Yeah, that-
Wall's probably the best spades player I've ever seen too. So I mean,
I think he's a good basketball player, but I don't know. It's like it's hard to like picture a fit team that you'd put around him. Like I don't think he's like a person that you're gonna expect to bring you to the finals.
No.
I mean, agree, but also I think we know what type of fit he needs. He needs to be on a team just like he was on the Houston Rockets last year, but minus James Harden. Like he needs to be on a team where he can handle the ball and be that team's primary ball handler. And if you put shooters around him, I mean, you know what he can do. He can drive to the fucking rim and annihilate people. If you just get him people that he can dish it out to. I mean, the dude racks up assists like crazy. Like, I think people definitely slander him way too much for his skill set. I mean, he's a true point guard. Does he take stupid shots? Yeah. But if you just – I think you got to put him on the right team. And I think – I'm excited to see him and Bradley Beal. Like, really excited about that.
Yeah.
Because Bradley Beal doesn't dominate the ball like James Harden does.
No.
And they also have shooters. They have fucking Bertans, too. I think that's going to be a good fit. I think Washington for sure is a better fit for Russell Westbrook. I don't know what John Wall is going to look like in Houston. I have no idea.
Did Houston get a good big or no? Am I tripping?
Boogie.
That's it? I feel like they got another – maybe not.
That I can recall.
He can stay healthy.
I can never remember free agency or anything.
No, I think
usually takes me like 2 months.
Oh, they did get somebody else, man.
Didn't they get Christian Wood, or did they already have him?
Yeah, they got Christian Wood.
Yes. It was Christian Wood.
Okay. Right. I forgot. I didn't know.
I think
they're scrappy looking too.
That's what I was going to say. Scrappy is the word that comes to mind for sure.
I can't believe Detroit let him go and they paid all those other mid players. Like, Christian Wood's really good.
It's a very Detroit Pistons move, man.
I think a lot of Russ slander comes from that playoff series with him and the Trailblazers because Dame owned him that whole series.
Yeah.
And he just continued to talk shit and didn't do anything.
Like, Russ has seen better days than he has recently. Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah, the past two playoffs have not been good.
I think he's still got it in him.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
I do too. I mean, I'm just, that's going to be a good – that Wizards team's going to be a good team. I think they're going to be –
such a weird trade because, like, it doesn't feel like a big trade, but at the same time it is. Like, I kind of just, I looked at my phone that day and I was like, yep, we saw it coming.
Yeah.
But then I just, like, never really even thought about it that much, honestly.
Yeah, I saw it originally, like, pop up, I don't know, like a week or two ago, whenever the hell it first originally popped up. And then, like, the next day, John Wall was, like, talking about, like, how he's never heard anything about it. He's blindsided by it, blah, blah, blah. And right whenever he said that, I knew that trade was going through.
Wasn't there rumors about it?
Rumors about what?
The trade.
The exact trade.
Yeah, no, that trade was, like, I got an alert on my phone a week or two ago, and it said the Rockets are in talks with the Wizards to trade Russ for John Wall. And then John Wall the next day was like, oh, like, I didn't hear anything about that. And he was all pissed off, like, saying he was blindsided. He didn't hear anything about that. And then they were like, oh, yeah, we didn't talk about that. And as soon as that happened, I knew that trade was going to go through. It was just a matter of when. But yeah, I'm excited to see the Wizards. Big Bradley Beal guy, so love to see him.
Yeah, they'll probably actually make the playoffs at least.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt. My thing mostly with it's kind of late. I had the thought pop into my mind. I just don't understand why the Rockets keep going after point guards. Like, what's your need for a point guard when you have James Harden? Like, why do you need a guy that's job is to handle the ball as well? Like, I say you
kind of need Pat Beverly. Pat Beverly is perfect.
Yeah, just get a guy that can play defense. And, I mean, I know they don't just, like, have a lot of those, but, I mean, I don't know why that, like, a big-name point guard that's – now this is 3 separate variations of this Rockets team with a big-name point guard next to James Harden. Like, where's that guy in them?
John Wall can play defense.
He can.
You're kind of describing John Wall.
I am, but it's just also I don't and I get it's because they had Russ and they had to trade it for, like, matching salaries or whatnot, but it's just they had Chris Paul too, and I mean it didn't amount to much.
I think it was
made the finals.
I think it was more of trying to get Westbrook out and trying to get the equal most value for him at the same time. But like, I mean,
you
can't
pick
really
too, right?
Yeah, like a protected 2023 pick.
Westbrook for like a Pat Beverly and like some picks or like whatever that trade package would have even looked like is not that appealing to the Rockets if like you're taking a chance on just a defensive player. Like,
yeah, but you're taking a chance on John Wall now. And I mean, like, I was looking at ESPN the other day whenever they were talking about the trade the day it got announced, and like on the bottom banner where it was talking, like explain what they were talking about, it was showing John Wall's 2016-17 highlights. Like, that was the last time we saw this dude. And I mean, it's just like, you don't know what, like Matt said earlier.
The NBA has changed so much since those years.
Right.
Like,
no idea what we're going to see from him. So I'm interested in the trade. It's a weird one. I'm more so leaning towards it being the Wizards being the main beneficiaries of this. But we'll see.
Because of the personnel that the Wizards have, or because it's Westbrook? Which one?
No, because I like John Wall too. I just think it's the personnel. I think this is actually a good fit for Russell Westbrook, which we haven't seen him in a long time. I mean, those Thunder teams just surrounded him with guys that could not shoot, and it's just like, what do you mean? You know what you're going to get with that. You're going to get a team that can't shoot because your superstar can't shoot either.
Yeah.
And they put him on the Rockets, and I mean, like, they wanted him to be a spot-up shooter, and it's like, well, he still can't shoot. So
yeah, I was about to say the minutes they gave him last year, especially in the bubble, were like, it was just weird the way they kind of split him and Harden's time together. Like, I don't know. It was just weird the way they played him. They just didn't look in sync at all. But
they didn't know what to do with that tandem. I mean, you kind of gotta.
I agree with you though. I think I'm leaning more Wizards. Not won the trade, but like, I think they got the benefit of the trade.
What's crazy is Russ ended up in Washington before KD. After all that talking, I didn't even think about that.
KD's gonna request a trade to Washington. Is that what you're saying? His turn to reunite with Russ.
I would cry. I would cry. I would like KD.
I don't think that bridge is burned.
That gave me some good feelings. It's not.
I don't think.
No, I was reading something today where KD was like defending Russ and like everything. He still loves his guy. That's his guy.
Yeah, man. It's great to see. KD. I'm back in on KD.
I think I passed it.
It's really great to see everybody that are fans of the NBA slander the shit out of Russ and say how terrible he is, and then like every person he's ever played with has just praised him like he's one of the best teammates in the league.
Greatest teammate of all time.
Yeah, it's awesome to see. This is a pro Russ podcast. Yeah, I'm all for it.
Well.
All right, I guess moving on. I kind of wanted to talk about Steven Adams and Eric Bledsoe, honestly, because we got them locked up for the next, 3 years.
Yeah. So I've been Chuck, you can take the lead on this one.
Big Steven Adams, now he's going to hit buzzer beaters for the Pels. I remember I was at the game.
That's why we got him.
Fort Lob.
Yeah, you need to have that on your team.
That's the reason we got him. The occasional half-court heave at the buzzer. Brings a lot to the team.
Aquaman.
Yeah, he's a fucking beast. Like I think Zion and him are just gonna put people in the fucking blender.
I'm saying, I was just about to say that. Like, imagine running into a screen from Zion and then rolling off of that, and then you just run into a brick wall. That's the Australian Steven Adams.
I cannot wait till we play Kyle Kuzma.
Shooting bricks and running into bricks.
Zion fucking bullied him last time they played.
Yeah, Zion bullies a lot of people. Hopefully Zion can remember how to play defense this year. That'd be real good.
Hopefully he can play basketball.
Yeah, that'd be super sick. Wait, hopefully we can play basketball, or
Zion.
Hopefully he
plays basketball at 100%.
Don't just want to see him for 12 minutes a game?
Right.
Are you serious? Wow.
No, he's good.
Did y'all see, before we talk about Eric Bledsoe and Steven Adams, did y'all see, just because we're on Zion right now, did y'all see whenever he said that he felt like he couldn't be himself last year, like couldn't be fully himself? He felt like he had to tone it down to fit in with everybody?
Nope. I didn't
see that.
Yeah. Well, Zion said that, so maybe we'll see a different beast this year. 40 points a game, I'm thinking. 15 rebounds, couple blocks.
Honestly, dude, I I would love to see him
because
I feel like half the time he has zero personality and he's just like such a fucking robot from being a superstar so young. Like, I love Zion to death, but he's pretty boring.
Yeah, he is.
He just says all the things that he's supposed to say. Like,
I mean, dude, he has a Z shaved into the side of his head.
He has a Z shaved into I love him to death, but come on, go out the box a little bit. You know, piss off some people.
I love seeing him hit a three, like and then bouncing back to the floor.
Model.
Hopefully he loses his gait at some point this year. That'd be nice.
He will never lose it.
No, yeah. But anyways, back to Eric Bledsoe, Steven Adams. Nick, I want to pick your brain a little bit. I've been seeing a lot. Well, I guess it's just because you're a big-time Pels fan, probably the biggest of all time. But I've been seeing you supporting Eric Bledsoe lately. What changed, bud? You just happy he's on the team now?
Well, my main thing with Eric Bledsoe was my main gripe was I didn't want to keep both of the guards. People were talking about keeping both of the guards. Didn't make any sense to me.
Right.
Second of all, Eric Bledsoe, I can deal with him as a fill-in at point guard if it also means that Lonzo has the ball out of his hands a little bit more. Second of all, I mean,
say that.
We're not going to the finals. We're not going to the finals right now. I think Eric Bledsoe is good at like building like a culture around the Pels. Him and Steven Adams, just like they aren't losers. They've been in the playoffs every single year of their career. Like they're coming and they mean business. So I mean, I kind of like that. Hopefully they can mold the young guys. I think we have too many young dudes who just kind of like get beat down sometimes and like don't fight in games.
Yeah,
I'm all for it.
I mean, I feel like Eric Bledsoe brings kind of not the exact same, but similar game that Drew did. I mean, he's good. He's a good two-way player. He's not the best, but he's gonna at least fill in that role that Drew left.
Yeah. Like I think he's just a fighter, and I welcome that on my team. Like I think a lot, like definitely the motto of like what we've made, like the signings that we made, is definitely dudes that like aren't gonna go out there and not fucking fight in a game. Like
right.
You know, when Gabriel, who like he checked AD in the playoffs. Like he played AD really well in the playoffs, and he's an undrafted rookie. Well, not rookie, but like I just want players like that on my team. I think Eric Bledsoe definitely is like
that. Yeah.
I like the fact that Bledsoe and Adams also bring that like that same like intensity or like defensive mindset that like Josh Hart has. Like they're just gonna go all out no matter what. I mean, like especially Steven Adams. Like Steven Adams, doesn't matter who he's playing for. If somebody like bucks up to one of his teammates, you're getting killed. And I think that's what we needed. Like, I mean, Favors. I mean, he just looked like he was not interested the entire time he was here. AD's a pussy. We know that. And yeah,
they are dogging him for sure.
Yeah,
I think games are just going to at least be really fun to watch this year. We'll probably be playing for 6 seed. I'll call it right now.
6 seed. All right, I like that. Love to hear that.
We feel like a 6 seed team. We just lead a 6 seed team. Yeah.
I'll take Denver in the first round. Maybe.
Yeah, kind of to touch on. Oh, I'm sorry.
You go ahead. No, you go ahead.
I don't remember who said it. Chuck, did you say? For it. Did you say Eric Bledsoe was kind of like Drew?
Yep.
Yeah. Like Chuck said, I think that's definitely it just gives us defense. So that's kind of the only reason I've been like in on it since the beginning remotely. Not a big Eric Bledsoe guy, but I'm a fan of pretty much anybody that's going to be on the Pels. So love to see that. I will say
that's kind of what's gotten me too.
Yeah. I will say this though, and this will be the last Eric Bledsoe slander I ever make until he is no longer on the Pelicans. But I just think it's very funny, and I thought of this whenever Drew was traded originally, and I forgot to say it, but it's very funny that people used to compare Eric Bledsoe to Drew and say Eric Bledsoe was better than Drew, and then Eric Bledsoe got traded for Drew along with 3 first-round picks. So
people say that?
A lot of people said that. I think Eric Bledsoe made first-team All-NBA, first-team All-Defense over Drew, and people were like, "Oh, he's just better. He's better." Blah blah blah. And people were slandering Drew, and then it took him and Drew 3 first-round picks and 2 pick swaps to get Drew.
Drew's on an expiring contract too.
Right. So that's all you need to know, and I'll leave it at that. And no more Eric Bledsoe slander. This is a Eric Bledsoe friendly podcast now.
It must be nice to have a team that blows people out by 20-plus points in the regular season to where you can be recognized as first-team all-defense. I can tell you that.
Speak on it.
Sorry.
People play bad offense whenever they're down, you know.
Yep. All right. That's all we need to say.
Also, my point with Steven Adams, I don't know if it's really getting talked about a whole lot, but I kind of feel like that 2-year extension works out perfectly with Jackson Hayes' timeline.
Yep.
I don't know how y'all feel. Like, I think he's a perfect, like, Jackson Hayes, he kind of gets bullied around sometimes. I think Steven Adams is the right dude to put in front of him and kind of lead him the way. And, like, in 3 years, Jackson Hayes is going to be a fucking beast.
Yeah, just get his ass in the gym.
Nutrition program.
Can just walk away, go eat another contract somewhere else with a contender or something, and then we'll have Jackson Hayes.
Yeah.
Yep. I also think Lonzo is going to make a big jump this year. People make big jumps year 3. I just think he needs to figure out when to not take a step back jumper.
Pretty much never. He should not be taking step back jumpers. But yeah,
I don't know how you can take like step back jumpers like that, like stupid ass decisions like that. Like when you look to your right and you got Zion Williamson, and then you look to your left and you got Brandon Ingram.
He's trying to get that contract too, bro.
Lonzo Ball.
It's like, what the fuck are you doing, pal?
He's trying to prove himself too.
He's a big baller.
We don't pay you for that.
He needs to prove himself to Charlotte. You know, the big 3 is going to be in Charlotte.
All 3 of them are going to go to Charlotte.
Angelo and LaMelo.
Could you imagine?
Definitely betting Lonzo's over in points whenever they play Charlotte. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I think Lonzo's going to take a nice little step this year. I hope that Van Gundy just fucking breaks his ass down from his stupid shot decision making. But I think Lonzo's going to make a nice jump. I hope he just really fully embraces just being a distributor, man. And if he can learn how to actually make a layup, that'd be also really sick. But I just want him to be a distributor because we have too many mouths to feed on this team now. And there's enough options to score outside of Lonzo Ball. So if he can knock down an open 3, love that. We need that. But I just hope he goes full-blown distributor and locks up on defense. That'd be really, really sweet. I think that'd be a good jump for him. I don't think his ceiling is like much higher than that offensively wise.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see how fucking SVG uses him because it's got to be a big year for him. It's contract year too. So
and I think he really wants to stay with BI. So he better fucking show up. That's really all you can say.
See what type of money he wants.
Yeah.
But other good news, Pels and Saints both play on Christmas. That was fucking awesome news.
Yeah, it's going to be a sick Christmas.
Pels have the first game at 11 against the Heat, at the Heat. Then Saints at 3 o'clock, and we get to beat up on the Minnesota Vikings. I can't fucking wait.
We need to beat the shit out the Vikings.
We will beat the shit out of the Vikings.
Yeah, I think we will.
Definitely happening. Our defense
Vikings are not good.
Way too crucial.
Yeah, defense has been nasty lately. That Christmas. Oh,
you got it.
I'm just excited for Christmas, man. Christmas is already a fucking great time.
It is.
Plus, I get 2 teams playing.
This is my favorite month of the year. Favorite month of the year.
Yeah,
I love
same. I'm just gonna get really wine drunk and drunk off food, and then watch some good sports, and then hopefully go to sleep happy that night.
Yep, because then we only got a month left till ski trip.
Nick's bachelor party.
Yeah, what ski trip?
It's
no that's longer, what we're labeling it now?
That's what it's been.
Well, all right.
Nick's bachelor ski trip
party.
Yeah, Nick's bachelor ski trip party. We call it that. But yeah, Chuck, I'm sorry for cutting you off. You had something to say, I believe.
Our defense has literally been leading in almost every single category, I think, except for yards given up or something like that.
Dude, we've given up 1 touchdown in the past 4 games.
Yep.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
I don't understand.
No.
Continue.
No, that's it.
No, Chuck was saying something.
1. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, signing Quan was a big deal. He's definitely coming through.
Yeah, man, it's crazy to just see what, like, I don't know if I'm going to credit it all to Quan. I mean, he's been good for us, but it's crazy to see, like, what changed because our defense was abysmal to start this year off, man. Like, I remember, like, we were just miserable watching them, and then just for them to one game decide, yeah, man, like, we're just going to shut everybody down. It's just, I don't know, man. Football's a game of confidence.
I'd love to see it. At Atlanta's a real test, though. Atlanta's looked like a good team lately with Raheem Morris.
Besides whenever we fucking smacked them.
It's a tough test.
It's that interim coach push right there.
Oh, yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know what to think of Atlanta. I always get hesitant thinking we're going to sweep Atlanta ever in a season. So we'll see. I mean,
yeah, because Logan doesn't have any faith in Taysom Hill.
I do not have any faith in Taysom Hill. As a quarterback, I do not have faith in Taysom Hill.
What's your take on Taysom Hill?
Me and Audie were having this conversation the other day. Actually, I think because he asked me who would you rather have as a starting quarterback? Would you rather Teddy or Taysom? And I said I'm going to take Teddy, just off of the fact that
the strength.
Yeah, just off the strength that he came in and did his job. But I don't know. I feel like Taysom has yet to prove himself as a starting quarterback in this league. I feel like he's gotten his feet wet a couple of times, and he hasn't really done anything to change my mind on that. I'm not going to say he's terrible, but I'm also at the same time, I'm not going to put my confidence in him winning us the game. I think our defense needs to be the one that wins us his games until Drew comes back, if he comes back.
For me personally, I don't think I can fully assess it until we actually need to see Taysom's skill set come out in a game. Because, like, our defense is playing, like you all said, tremendous. I mean, our offense, our run offense especially, is fucking up there with the best in the league. Like, we don't necessarily need Taysom to win us a game. We just need him to not lose the game. Like,
yeah.
So, like, until I see where he actually needs to make a big throw or needs to make this play and, like, actually go, like, follow a scheme, then I'll be the judge. But, like, for right now, I just don't think you can really fully assess the situation.
Yeah, I mean, I just go based off of whenever he wasn't our starting quarterback, plus what we've seen from him so far in the past 2 games. I mean, when it comes down to it, if he's on a design pass play, if his first option's not there, he runs into trouble, or usually he just runs. Like, and I mean, I'm a big Taysom fan. I love that he's on our team. I think we paid him way too much, but I love that he's on our team and he does a lot for us. And I love him as a gadget player, but there's no way you can watch him, in my opinion, and say that's the quarterback of the future. And I know Maj feels a little differently about this, possibly, but I haven't seen anything from him that says this guy can be a quarterback and lead you back from a game, like, where you're down. Could you imagine Taysom at the end of a game in a 2-minute drill where we're down 1 score and he has to lead us down the field? Like,
I know. He's got a fucking
cannon. He's got a cannon.
He does not have a cannon, dude. He underthrows so much. And I get like an argument like, oh, how many quarterbacks in the league can do that? Which I understand. And Maj made a good point whenever we were talking about this off air. But like he said, you know, shit, we've been spoiled by Drew Brees for all these years. And it's true. I mean, like, we've watched greatness at the quarterback position since we've been watching football, really. And I mean, it's just, I get it, some of that, but also my opinion on the matter is just flat out, we have JAMEIS back there too, and I'd like to see what JAMEIS can do. I mean, if we're winning games, we're winning games. Keep it going how it's going, because until we start losing, like, I have no issues with it. But I just like to see what we have in JAMEIS because I don't believe that Taysom is going to be the quarterback of the future. He hasn't shown much otherwise, outside of the fact that he can manage an offense that is incredibly talented and a defense that's fucking playing out of their minds, and he can run the football on people, which it's working right now because that's the recipe for winning that we need. But I just don't see that happening against, like, contenders and really good teams or really good defenses, honestly. So I'd like to see what we have in JAMEIS, but as long as we keep winning, I'm fine with keeping Taysom, obviously. And
I don't really trust JAMEIS against really good defenses.
I don't either, but JAMEIS has also had a year or half a year as a backup to the greatest quarterback of all time, in our opinion. And he also can see now. And
How many years has Taysom backed up the greatest quarterback of all time?
Yeah, and how's that working out for him? And I get it. It might be the same for JAMEIS. But also, like, we say it as a joke, JAMEIS can fucking see now. And if he really could not see, could you imagine, like, the dude could not see and he fucking threw for 5,000 yards and 30 touchdowns? Like, if he is in our system and he can actually see linebackers, I think he'd be pretty good. But he could also suck. And I'd just like to know if he'd suck before we just let Drew walk and get stuck with we either let Jameis walk and he's really good, or we say, oh, we're just going to keep Jameis and he really sucks.
The last thing I'll say about Taysom, and I'll turn it over to y'all for whatever y'all got to say, but I need to see more pocket presence. Like, defenses just start collapsing, and he just, like, he takes off. He looks like a chicken with his head cut off. But, like...
Yeah, he gets 8 yards.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes. And then sometimes he just looks like an idiot. But, I mean...
It happens.
Yeah, it does. But, I mean, like you said, he's been backing up the greatest quarterback of all time for 2 years now. I mean...
Yeah, but, I mean, to your point, every time they bring Taysom into the game when Drew was there, it was mostly a blind run. So he needs to get his bearings of actually being in there to be a quarterback.
Yeah, being a quarterback.
So I
you don't
feel
just
like
throw him into the first game and say, hey, go throw the ball 40 times. Like,
right.
It's not a recipe for success.
I understand.
He definitely got to get everything figured out, because the plays that we were calling for him at quarterback, like you said, were strictly most of the time running. And if he wasn't running, then it was that throw, and everybody was predicting the run, so he had that one person downfield. So he just needs to, like I said, get his feet wet. I think he'll be all right. I'm not expecting great things, but I'm not expecting terrible things either.
Yeah, I think he'll just be mid.
I saw him make some throws where he went through multiple progressions, which a lot of people were saying that he couldn't do. I'll say that. He made multiple throws like that.
Well, we'll see more this weekend.
This is a big test. At Atlanta, people sleep on that game.
Yeah.
At Atlanta's tough.
They got us do they have us +3 or -3? I know we're even.
3.
We're
like
even.
-3.5.
So
Atlanta's used to playing with no fans at home, so they'll be feeling real comfortable. And I know they don't want to get
beat the fuck out of the Raiders.
They did.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes.
We got our asses beat by the Raiders.
I think this will be a big test. Like, I think a lot of people will have. At least I won't speak for everybody else, because I could definitely see people spinning it like, oh, Atlanta's defense sucks. Like, if Taysom cuts up, but if Taysom cuts up again this weekend, I'll eat crow and I'll keep my mouth shut. But I'd like to see it. Honestly, because before that Atlanta game last time, like, they announced he was starting the day before. So, I mean, how do you even prepare for that, really?
The big question is, should I play him in fantasy over Josh Allen, or...
You ask way too many fantasy questions.
You think I'm gonna give you advice whenever
we're in the league together, bud?
Oh my god!
Just I mean, some people need some people to lose.
Wait, actually, podcast, I need you to win. I'm saying,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
I don't. I need you to lose.
I need you
Buffalo
to lose.
Even play? The Niners.
Yeah.
Go whichever way you want.
Start Taysom.
Go whichever way you want.
We'll see.
I could see that being a stupid high-scoring game, but I could also see the Niners really bouncing back and shutting shit down.
We'll revisit this with our mortals. Don't worry, it's all good.
Yeah.
Trying to make a big playoff push in the fantasy playoffs. I need a couple losses.
I'm sorry, Chuck. You can just write it up, brother.
Started from the bottom. Now I'm here. I'm almost there, actually.
Yeah.
My team's finally back, but then now Will Fuller gets suspended.
Yeah,
damn shame.
My other team. That's another thing. Taysom Hill is on my shit list because he's ruining KAMARA in one of my leagues. Destroying my team.
Dude, I saw him pump fake on a wide open Alvin Kamara running a screen. I saw him pump fake and like take a sack or just throw it in completion. I don't remember, but he's really fucking over Kamara, and it's sad to see. And I don't really care for that either. That's kind of another reason why I have a bad taste in my mouth. And I don't have anything tied towards Alvin Kamara just besides being a fan. But it's really fun seeing him cut up.
Speaking of Kamara, did that news ever come out that you told us about?
No, that's low-key news. Exclusive Sports Suck news. Exclusive. Even though Chuck ran all over the city talking about it.
Gotta let the people know.
Breaking news from Chuck.
No, I died laughing because, like, I don't know if I sent y'all this picture, but I also got sent a picture of the woman who hit his car, took a picture with him. So his car's in the canal, and she's just like, "Oh, can I take a picture with you?" It's just like, "Yeah,
Jesus.
no problem."
Could have just ruined my entire career, but yeah, hey, I'll smile for a
For
bit.
those of
Soaking
you
wet.
who don't know what we're talking about, because I don't even know. Yeah, y'all said it wasn't released. Alvin Kamara, I guess I'm assuming by what y'all were saying, got in a car wreck, and his car ended up in the canal. And Maggio broke that before anybody else. So
You need inside
take
sources.
credit.
This man verified.
I can't take credit on the sources. I can't take credit on the sources.
You get the scoop, and that's all you need.
Yeah.
Can confirm. That's
Yeah.
all we need to know.
Nick
Inside
Shepard.
sources say Alvin Kamara, car in the canal.
Ooh. If it
Reported
popped
by
up
Nick
on
Maggio.
Twitter, I had the Twitter finger ready to confirm.
Oh yeah, can
Uh,
confirm.
when
I
you
had it
sent
ready.
when you sent the picture of his whip in the car, I had sent it to people, and I got everybody. Oh,
in the
he doesn't drive that car. He drives a Jeep, this and that. And I'm sitting there
There's
like
literally
this.
a picture with it in the background.
This
I'll
man's a
send it to you.
millionaire. He could definitely get another car any other week.
Yeah,
Because I
I'll
know
send
like
all the other
fat
pictures.
deal.
I know like two Mardi Gras ago, I was parking in the city, and he had parked his car in the same parking lot that I was in, and like I think me and Audie were chilling in the truck waiting on somebody, and the meter maid came around, and he came up to us, and we were like, "Oh no, we're fixing to get out," and he was like, "Yeah, you see Alvin Kamara's car over there?" It was an Audi at the time. He was like, "Yeah, I boot his car every other week. He just leaves it there and just waits
Why are they
days to
doing
come
that?
back and get it." Well, they don't know it's for him, but like he's saying
Sounds
that.
like he knows.
Well, yeah, he must know.
It's fucked up. We're
You
trying
got
to
money
keep
like
it
that,
here.
man. You just don't care.
That's very true.
Don't care.
Kiss.
Those meter maids are ruthless.
Oh yeah, they don't give a fuck.
I seen him put a boot on a golf cart that was chilling on the side of the road.
Yeah, I went to Urban Outfitters in the city like last weekend or something, and I paid to park in a little parking lot, and I was like getting my license plate number, and some random dude, he's in like a beat up old SUV, Trailblazer, kind of like your car, Nick, more beat up though, and he
Sick
just
ass
like
car.
fucking rolls his window down and yells across the parking lot. He's like, "Hey," I'm like, "What's up?" And he's like, "Make sure you put enough time on there." I was like, "Yeah." And he's like, "I thought I did. They got me by 2 minutes and they booted my shit. I had to pay $95. And I was like,
Ooh,
2 minutes? He's like, 2 fucking minutes. Fuck this city. And he rolled his window up.
And I always give myself an extra couple minutes. Anytime it's like 10 minutes short, I'm like, "Ah, fuck it. They're not going to beat me."
Hey, but good looks by that random dude in the parking lot. I appreciate that, man. But yeah, that
Shout
sucks. They're ruthless out here, dude. They need to justify their job, I guess. So
Guy had probably been out there for 3 days just
Oh,
waiting
yeah.
for people to
Alerting
park.
everybody.
He's just like, "Hey, man,"
not this lot.
telling
Don't fucking
everybody.
fuck you. Oh fuck.
Hey, y'all want to get to the mortals?
Shit. Let me think real quick. Did we miss anything?
Did somebody send you the pics?
Yeah, I
sent
got the
him
pictures.
in the group. I have 2 that I'm debating on, but y'all can go. Whoever's ready.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm not ready, so I haven't looked. I've been talking. I rely on my co-hosts to send me pictures of the NFL slate and the spreads, so I don't get them until the show starts. So yeah, give me some time.
I'll start.
All right.
Go ahead.
I got the Chargers over the Patriots money line.
I like it.
Chargers at home. Patriots defense is shaky. Justin Herbert's he's gonna have a big bounce back game this week. He's got Eckler back in the backfield, so he's finally got a solid running game. Keenan Allen's gonna get at least 7+ catches on Stephon Gilmore. They're probably gonna be wearing some sick ass uniforms on a bright sunny day. I love it. I'm going Chargers over Patriots.
Chargers over Patriots. All right.
You just got one?
It's a mortal lock.
Yeah, because I'm gonna send out probably more picks Sunday. Maybe, I don't know. Can't lose teaser. Be on the lookout for the can't lose teaser. It's 9-2. It's 9-2.
Let's get a little. Let's
Hey,
actually. I'm sorry to do this to you, Nick. Do you have other picks available right now?
What do you mean?
Like, do you have any other picks that you can make right now? I say do this. Let's give 3 picks total. 1 mortal, 2 what you
I'm
think's
not really
gonna
ready
happen.
like that. I mean, I can give out picks, but I'm not like
All right.
didn't really look into him too much.
I like putting everybody on the spot, man.
I
That's the
have
fun of it.
one. I have one mortal I really enjoy this week. Colts have been scoring a lot of points against decent defenses. Texans are kind of finding their form. I know they have Will Fuller out this week because he's juicing. Blame the doctor, by the way. What a move. Love it.
What a fucking dickhead.
But I got the over 50.5 Colts Texans.
Okay.
Over 50.5.
Really like that.
I think
Now,
I don't see it.
Yeah,
You
I
don't?
thought about that pick. I thought about that pick earlier. That feels like a weird like turnover game. I feel like there's gonna be a fuck ton of turnovers.
Like Colts defense is gonna fuck them up.
I mean,
Yeah, big
maybe
bounce
bounce
back
back
game.
game.
Bounce back game.
Deshaun just doesn't get that much time in the pocket, man.
Okay, I mean, fade me. I'm
No,
2-0 last 2 weeks, man. If you,
You
want
won't
to lose
catch me
one,
taking
then-
the under. You won't
then
catch
go
me
ahead.
taking the under. I'll say that.
I'll fade the fuck out of you.
All right, so everybody give their mortal first, and then we'll go 2 miscellaneous picks.
Chuck, get yours.
I think my mortal is Raiders -9 against the Jets.
Raiders -9.
Little bounce back spot.
Pooh Shiesty team against the boys in the black and silver. I think they'll get it done. I think, like you said, I think they have a big bounce back game. John Gruden puts on his face mask and goes to work this week.
Not going wood if you're with me. There it is.
That was my
That's another
cock.
fade. That's another fade pick. Sorry.
Kind of like the over in that one too.
I don't know. Those are 2 picks that y'all made that I looked at them earlier and I was thinking the same thing I was thinking.
Those are the ones that hit with ease, baby. Fade them.
Nope.
To be
Fade
honest,
I was
all the
thinking the
spreads
same
suck
thing y'all
this
were
week.
thinking.
They do. They
do.
really
It's a tough
fucking
week.
suck.
Man, all right, fuck it. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for this one. Didn't know if I wanted to attach my name to it as my mortal lock because I've been slipping lately.
Do that Miami -11. I dare you.
No.
Okay. All right. I thought that's what you were thinking.
Jacksonville Jaguars +10.5 against the Minnesota Vikings.
Wait, what was it? My headphones went out. What was it?
Jacksonville Jaguars +10.5 against the Minnesota Vikings.
I actually really like that pick. I'm not
Bless
gonna
you.
lie.
Y'all think the Jags cover 3 weeks in a row?
I really.
I
like
think
that
James
pick.
Robinson's
Yes.
really good, and he's going to run all over the Vikings.
See, they're cover machines. They're cover machines. The Vikings are not that good.
Yeah,
And
fucking
I'll
Mike
say-
Glennon out there, slinging that thing around.
Glenn on, man.
I might go hammer that.
Yeah, I
It'll
believe
definitely be-
in that one.
It might have a little spot in the can't lose teaser too. +20.5.
Ooh, that's juicy.
That's
I might
catchy
actually take
right
the
there.
teaser.
Give it to me. All right, I got a second pick that I love.
Yeah, let's just go through them, roll through them.
Okay.
One at a time.
Indianapolis Colts -3. I'm buying the point. Playing against the Houston Texans. Texans are at home. Texans just lost their second best offensive player and their second best defensive player in Bradley Roby. They're going to struggle big time. They haven't been a good team all year.
Sounds
kinda
like some
didn't even
points
look
are going
that-
to be scored in that game.
They kind of didn't even look that good against the Lions on Thanksgiving. They kind of got handed that game. Colts. I hate putting my fucking faith in the Colts because I don't know what they are, but they're better than the Texans.
Is David Johnson coming back?
Who cares?
It's not confirmed. Duke Johnson sucks, so David Johnson would be big for them. So
Yeah.
Duke Johnson not doing too hot. I was a big Duke Johnson believer for like the past
I think
3 years.
I think David Johnson's eligible to come back this week. I don't think they say he's coming back yet, though. All right, so Colts -3, buying the point.
Wilcox.
Saints Falcons over 45.
Mm-mm.
I think the Falcons.
Over machine.
I think the Falcons slip in a tutty or two this week, and I think we just I think we cover, but I also think we put up 28 to 34 points in that range, and I think all the Falcons have to do is score once or twice.
Falcons might be without Julio this week, so keep your eye on that. Because they really suck without Julio.
Who's he? They got the best route runner in the league on their team. What are you
True.
talking about?
True.
Don't
They've
look that good
been
when Julio's out the
abysmal
game.
without
Look at the
Julio.
numbers.
But
Have you
Calvin Ridley, man.
seen Calvin Ridley's high school or mixtape against high school kids?
Yeah, he really
Multiple
cuts up
times.
against them,
Are you
bro.
serious, bro?
I can't get enough of it.
Elite.
Sorry, who's up next with the pick?
Big Chuck's up next.
All right. All right. Well, I think I'm going to go with it. I don't really like it, but I think the Titans cover. I think the Titans do cover. Just put an ass whooping on the Colts. AJ Brown is enjoying his time with Kevin's sister, and and I think they both get the job done. You know.
Wait, who? I don't even have this game. Who do the Titans play?
They play the Browns.
Oh, -5.5.
Yep.
I don't know.
It's a weird number, dude. I don't like that. I mean,
Nick
I don't
Chubb
like the
season.
number, but I like the pick.
That's another pick that I just went against earlier. So
Nick Chubb season, baby. But I like it, Chuck. I like your reasoning behind it.
Don't really.
Who's
have
hanging out with Kevin's sister again?
Oh, it's AJ Brown and Kevin's sister are dating.
Nice.
What?
Way to
Yeah.
go.
Tight.
Big ups to them.
Yeah, love
Big
to see
ups.
that.
Lovely couple, my favorite couple.
We'll be playing him in Madden in the coming weeks.
Uh-oh.
You better
Chuck's about to
stream.
make a name for herself, baby.
Oh, I will be streaming.
You better
Chuck's
stream.
about to make a name.
Even though y'all didn't, I actually lost today. Didn't make it to the Super Bowl. It's a pretty tough day.
All I'm going to say is, man, I streamed every day for like a year and a half, and I tweeted it out every day, and not many people came watch. And, well, people came watch, but not my friends. So
I wasn't a big Twitch guy back then.
yeah, don't expect me, because I was ahead of the curve, to come watch you stream Madden. And lose. I don't watch losing.
Well, I didn't stream today. I don't.
Bro,
Facts.
it is a fucking hurricane outside. Jesus Christ.
Jeez. Yeah, you're raining here, bud.
Dude, it is storming.
It was drizzling a little bit when I went and grabbed my beanie.
Nah. Well, be
I thought
safe
that
out
was a
there.
garbage truck coming in.
Shout out to Beachy, by the way.
Davici.
Yeah.
Yeah, we love that.
What's your second pick, Lo? Let's get it.
Chicago Bears -3 against the Lions. Mitch Trubisky. I'm feeling, dude, I'm rooting for Mitch Trubisky, honestly, at this point. I think he's going to have himself a nice little game here. Detroit really, really, really sucks. Just fired their head coach.
You can't bet with feelings.
I mean, I think Detroit really sucks. And
Kenny Galladay's out still.
yeah, this is like a very lost season for them. DeAndre Swift might play. He's like leaning towards playing, but I also saw today on my fantasy app that Adrian Peterson said that DeAndre Swift hasn't seemed the same since his concussion. Like he seems low energy, like because he's trying to fucking get these touches so he can break these records. That's exactly what I thought whenever I saw it. So I think AP's sabotaging DeAndre Swift. Yeah, and then it like follows it up with like Detroit coaches think Swift should be good to go this week. It's like, well, he just said like this dude's very clearly fucked in the head, like, but he's good to go run around with these gladiators. But anyways, yeah, Chicago Bears -3. I think the Bears defense is good still. They had a terrible game last week, but I think they just kind of gave up. I think they don't want to get smacked up again, so I believe the defense plays well. I think Mitch does just enough to get them that win. And there you go.
It is at the Bears, too.
Surprised nobody took.
Yeah.
Y'all don't like that Green Bay game? I mean, I
Still
know
got
it's
a
8.
third pick to make. I thought.
I know it's 8.5.
We have
Oh
a third pick
shit!
to make, bud.
All right. There's not many left.
Well, fucking,
I
we
got a
can
pick.
overlap teams.
You can double down. Yeah, you
Yeah.
can double down. But
I'll
I'm taking
I'll
the
parlay
Buffalo
both my
Bills. Buffalo Bills money line over the Niners in prime time.
Okay.
See, the
Josh
thing is, it
Allen
makes me
just
a
has a
little
great
nervous.
game.
I'm also leaning the over in that game. The Bills can be ran on, and that's kind of the Niners' specialty. I think the Niners are going to be able to move the ball. Leaning the over. The over's pretty low. It's at like 47.5. But I'm just going to ride Bills money line. I think Bills get it done on prime time. Josh
Wise
Allen
man
loves
once
the prime
said.
time.
Wise man once said, "Life is too short to bet the under." That's all I'm gonna say.
That's right.
Speaking of that, over 48 in the Arizona Cardinals-Rams game. Gonna happen.
I see some points being scored in that one. I like
I
that.
can see that.
That's a good pick. Chuck, you skipped Wilcox, I'm pretty sure. But
no, that's fine with me. Giants playing Colt McCoy this week. I'm gonna go Seattle -10.
I like that one too.
No, fuck you.
Where's the game?
Seattle.
It's Seattle.
Legion
-10.
of Boom, baby.
The defense is getting better. They're getting there. They're gonna put some pressure on Colt. He can't handle that type of pressure.
No way. I just hope he throws it enough to Sterling Shepard.
It's probably gonna be cold as fuck.
I mean, it's not like they don't play in New York or anything, but you're correct. I
It's gonna
agree.
be wet and cold in Seattle.
Got to go all the way to the other side of the states.
Yeah,
Fast
that's
turf,
tough travel.
baby.
That's tough
Fast
travel.
turf.
Definitely, you'd lose a couple hours, you know?
Jesus Christ, that's gotta be a long flight. All right, Logan.
All right, I'm trying not to just go and pick a game that was already picked. I'm trying to stand out a little bit.
Be your own man.
Man, I'm debating between two right now. One of them y'all are not going to like at all. Fuck it, I'll do
What's your
it.
pick?
Seattle.
Seattle -10.
Sorry, Logan.
I will say this. I'll preface it with this. Does Denver have any quarterbacks playing this week?
Yes.
They do.
Drew Lock's mom confirmed.
Ooh, I know what you're thinking.
Kansas City Chiefs, Denver Broncos under 51.
I could see it being a 31-10 game.
I think it's just going to be a quick, fucking painless death for the Broncos. Chiefs are going to take their foot off the gas and cruise to a victory.
An under.
I don't hate that, but it is an under. I don't hate it, though.
I think it has to happen, but
Have fun
some
watching
of these
that
games
game,
had to be unders.
sucker.
I'm not going to watch it. I'm not watching that shit. I'll just check my app and
Boy.
let you guys know. But yeah, that's going to be my pick. I was leaning towards Green Bay -8.5 against Philly, but I think Philly's just going to be super amped up for this game. And
Why?
I don't know, because they suck. And mostly just because I'm honestly just imagining Darius Slay covering Devontae Adams. And I know he got roasted last week. So I think he's going to come out trying to fucking...
DK LaBoyd him.
Yeah.
La boy.
So I think he's going to come out this week and try to
Little fun,
show that he's a man. So
little fun parlay for the people here. You got I'll go
little fun
Packers
parlay.
money line, Seahawks money line, Colts money line, and Bears money line. 4 teams two are heavily favorited. The other 2 are like in the 150, 180 range. I mean, it's got +400, +500 value. Fucking take it
Really?
to the bank.
Ooh.
It hit last week.
I'm
Just let
intrigued
you
in
know.
that. I might
Just
send a
let you
Venmo
know.
payment over to somebody.
Back to what you were saying about having fun watching that game. I was thinking about this earlier. I remember last basketball season, I was watching like a Kings-Cavs game and on the edge of my seat the whole entire game just because I bet on it. It's really crazy how betting on sports just makes you want to watch them 10 times more.
Especially the shitty games.
Right.
Yeah, y'all bet on some weird fucking shit, dude. It's very bizarre to me.
Nothing's worse than
every game
when we were running with Caleb, tailing the tennis picks.
No, nothing was better. My God.
Those were fun. That was a fun time because they cashed in at or lost at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So I'd wake up for work the next day and just either see I have to pay out or see I'm doing pretty well. Most of the time with Caleb, it was.
There's been
all
some
right.
wins. There's been some losses. That's all
Yeah,
we'll say.
that was a bizarre time in life. It was like I'd wake up on a weekend to just 60 messages about women's tennis. And
I was betting on
you guys
table
are betting.
tennis.
Oh,
We
y'all
were
come
talking
at-
about that the other day.
Oh my God, dude.
It was fun.
At
That was
the
during
beginning
COVID.
of-
That was
yeah,
during
dude, the
COVID when
beginning-
there
If
was
you have a
beginning of
gambling
COVID.
addiction, please seek help. I'm not talking to you guys, just talking to anybody in general.
That was when there was no sports and I was bored.
Yeah.
Russian table tennis for the win.
There were some wins. There were some losses. That's all we'll say.
I think we should start as a friend group doing competitions amongst ourselves. And betting on one another and just have our own cash flow, build our own economy as a friend group, and just all cash out and have a good time doing it.
Betting on one another for what, though?
Random competitions, table tennis, pool, a sprint. Who can guard who one-on-one. Yeah.
Shit, take me.
Yeah, I'm taking Chuck to the bank if it's anything one-on-one, especially if it's against Audi.
That's what we do that in our Madden League. Like if we have a game getting played, somebody will just be like, "Who wants to bet?" And then we'll have like 7 people bet.
Yeah, it just makes things more interesting.
Definitely does.
I'll get in on that action for sure.
The Sports Suck Sportsbook.
Yeah, we can do that, and it's just random stupid shit.
Future.
Yeah, stupid shit that we do.
We also need some merch soon, boys. We need to see what
Look,
that looks like.
I heard you know a shirt guy.
Yeah, man. We need some bleep this out, but we need some refined oak stuff.
Some beep stuff.
Yeah. we don't
say that name.
Until he sponsors us.
Shirt was fire.
Yeah, we need to stop. Honestly, we need to stop talking about him because he clearly does not listen to the show. So
wow,
big asshole.
Fuck you, Brock.
Yeah, fuck you, Brock.
All right, boys.
All right.
Stay beautiful.
Oh, one last thing. Thank you to Big Chuck for coming on.
Yeah, I was about to say
we didn't even introduce him. We weren't gonna say goodbye.
I know.
This is Charlie, by the way.
I said Lil Yurpo at the beginning. That's about it.
I didn't show my face. I didn't show my face because I heard Afghanistan's one of the countries
that listen to our podcast. We are worldwide. 6 countries viewed our podcast, man. That's a hell of an accomplishment. I never thought I'd make it big, but here we are. And
congrats to y'all.
If y'all see us out in public, man, don't be afraid to come take a picture. Just have your mask on. Not a problem.
Yeah, please mask
Chuck,
up.
You have 10 seconds of fame. If you want to say anything, you can go ahead, man. Just leave a message for the people.
Plug the Twitch.
Lil Yurpo's my Twitter name. Get on that. Instagram, it's Chuck, ITZZ_Chuck.
What about the Twitch?
Don't even know it.
All right, Charlie has a Twitch. He plays Madden. Go watch Charlie's Twitch.
If you follow him on Twitter, you'll see the link.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
He cuts up at Madden. He's actually pretty good. So go give him a follow on there and check it out if you like some Madden.
You know, it's crazy. They got this. This is kind of off topic, but they got They got this documentary called. I saw it watching Joe Rogan's podcast. It was it's called like Searching for Sugar Man or something. It was on Netflix at one point. This dude, he was making music and like broke. He was just making music, doing his thing, and then like 5 years later, he nobody ended up liking his music, but he finds out that in this one country they just like fall in love with his music.
Yeah.
And so like he goes over there and becomes like a big ass popular figure and everything.
Maybe that's happening to us, bud. Over in Thailand, they really love the pedals.
We're gonna create some merch and we're just gonna get like hella orders on some shirts in a different country.
No, man.
Maj's Russian table tennis betting is really hitting the Russian market. That's what it is.
That's true. That's true.
I'll take that. Yeah, man. If y'all are looking to get into some shirts and if they look good, we'll see if anybody wants them. Might have to do a little giveaway to some of the listeners.
We'll definitely do a giveaway.
Free shirt. Before we start charging people. But
yeah,
get on it while you can, man. Yeah.
Supply and demand, my friend. Supply and demand.
The sky is the limit.
Yes, sir. See y'all later. Love y'all, boys.
All right.
I'm getting on Call of Duty. Chuck, thank you once again.
Lil Yurpo.
Later, boys.
Catch y'all later.
Yes, sir.